Hi, this is Ken Lebo, and I'm with Insurtech Express, and today we're going to talk about tips on conference planning for 2023. Well, today I'm talking to you from my home. I'm on my back porch, which is screened in. It's a little chilly, so I have my jacket on, and I'm under a heat lamp here. So let's talk about planning, because it is December, and conference season starts earlier and earlier every year. And so the first thing that I think that's really important that everyone should be considering is how do we determine which conferences do you attend? And there's a simple formula, and I get called all the time, Ken, what conferences do you recommend? And the very first thing I look at, because it's impossible, regardless where you are in the insurance industry, whether you're on the technology side or the sales and distribution side or the carrier side, etc., there are just too many conferences for you to go to. Now, if you're a bigger company, then you can divide and conquer, where especially conferences that overlap each other, if you've got the marketing funding, then you can send some people to one conference and other people to a different conference that's probably in a different city and state at the same time. So, but for a lot of us that don't have that luxury, it's very important that we stay within a particular budget. And so we have to be a little more selective on which conferences we attend. Now, it's very important that you start investigating conferences for next year, not just because there are conferences starting early in the year, but also where there could be some limitations. Let me give you a perfect example. iPipeline's Connections Conference that we market, and we're also a gold sponsor at, so we'll be exhibiting there in Las Vegas in March. Okay, that conference, they sent out an email saying that, hey, the hotel discount is only good until December 31st. This is a March conference, so registering for the conference and getting that hotel discount may be critical to your budget. All right, the first criteria for selecting a conference is the fact as who is attending the conference. Now, not necessarily can you get your hands on a current attendees list. Sometimes pre-registration lists become available for certain sponsors and exhibitors, but what you can do is you can find out two things about the attendees. Number one, who attended last year, okay? And sometimes those lists are posted, sometimes not. If not, you should call your network in the industry. Feel free to call me. And I can try to, if I have that information, I'll share it. I can't legally share a list, but I can tell you the types of people who attended, approximately how many attended, which is kind of general knowledge, okay? And then some vendors, some events hosts will even post previous attendee lists, maybe not the individuals, but the names of the companies that the people who attended represent. And that could kind of give you a little bit more idea. And so that's important. Why? Because typically you're going to the conference for one of four purposes. I'd say number one is that obviously you want to get new sales, right? So where is there an audience where you can sell your products and services to? And that justifies the cost of the conference if you can come back with prospects and from there close on a certain percentage of those sales opportunities. Number two, account management. So if you have customers already going to a conference and they're your customers, then to strengthen those relationships, get referrals, cross-sell, and take care of those clients from an account management and servicing perspective, I think that's very, very important. So those are I think the top two reasons on selecting a conference. There are two other reasons that I also consider. One is intel. Okay, where can you learn about where the industry going, what your competitors are doing, maybe some feedback on what the trends are and what people like from servicing and products and things of that nature. Of course, I'm a lot more focused on technology, but in the insurance industry, especially like in the life space, for example, in the annuity space and Medicare and DI and now TCI, that whole arena that we play in at Insurtech Express, we're very interested to know where that technology going, who are the major players, also. So getting that kind of intel is very important, as well as if you're looking at trying to get some competitive intel as well. And then the other thing I think is PR. So, exhibiting and speaking at a conference, doing a sponsorship, promoting about attending this conference in advance to your social media network, okay, of clients and potential clients is very important. And that also helps generate sales, because if you just show up with no plan, yeah, you may get some prospects, but if you want to maximize that opportunity, there's planning involved, and also going to specific conferences and doing some public relations, some advertising, promotions, and marketing around that will also get people interested in advance to want to meet with you or expecting you to be there. And that will definitely help in your planning to generate new sales opportunities. Okay, if you open up your browser and go to insurtechexpress.com, you'll see on the top here our events and webinars page. So you just click on it on events and webinars. And what you'll see is an interactive calendar. And so if we look at right now, we're in December 2022. That's the default because that's the month we're in. And you can see that here's some webinars and some events and podcasts. And here's an example. Here's the digital insurance event, December 8th through 10th in San Diego. You can read about it. You can also click the read more button to get even more information. There's a registration button there, or just right from here, you can click register here, and it'll take you right to the registration page for the webinar. And then you can look at, if you go to the calendar, you can look at weeks or days or months, and you can change back and forth for whatever year. And also you can control, there's a calendar on the top left-hand side. As much as we can find on 2023, and we'll be sending updates on social media. Okay, members of our digital membership program here at Insurtech Express will be able to get discounts to many popular industry conferences. So I'm in my digital wallet on my iPhone, and I'm going to my browser in my Coinbase wallet here. And as I scroll down, first of all, here's you can schedule 30 minutes of free consulting through the calendar. So anyone who wants some consulting around conference planning, please feel free to schedule some free consulting with me. Now I'm going to scroll down to, we got member promotions on software, and here's conference discounts. So for example, Insurtech Insights, it's offering 30% off a registration fee for Insurtech Express members. So I'm going to click on it, and here are the details. Now I'm not going to scroll all the way down because there's a special promo code for IE members. And for you to get that promo code, you need to join the IE membership program. And by the way, if you just go to insurtechexpress.com, click Become a Member, you can watch a video on how to join. There's no cost involved, and you'll get all of these great discounts. And you'll also get to own this beautiful NFT designed by an artist with your name on it, and it's tokenized. So you have an actual asset here that could be sold in the future. As you see, I am wearing my Cover Financial Technologies hat today. Cover is one of my clients, and we market their products and services at insurtechexpress.com. And this past year, a lot of our clients and potential clients have given us hats for me to wear, caps for me to wear on video, and which helps promote their company. And typically we get thousands of views. I've worn them on my boat and product review videos, and now this video on tips on conference planning. So if you see me at a conference and you have a cap, give it to me, and I promise that I will get it eventually on a video, which will help promote your company's brand as well as your products and services. So be very happy. You can contact me, Ken, at Insurtechexpress.com. You can call my mobile, 402-740-7356. And again, you can sign up for free 30 minutes of consultation if you join our membership program, which is really no cost to that. Watch our instruction video on how to become a member at Insurtechexpress.com. And I hope you find these tips useful. Thank you.